In this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate SendPulse with Zapier step by step, even if you've never built a Zap before. This is a super useful setup if you want to connect SendPulse with other apps, automate your email marketing workflow, and save a ton of time by letting Zapier handle repetitive tasks for you. If you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, go to Zapier in your browser and sign into your account. Once you're on the Zapier dashboard, look for the Create button and click it. This is where you start building a new automation. After that, choose Zap Workflows because that's the type of automation we want to create for this setup. Now, you'll be in the Zap editor. The first thing Zapier asks for is a trigger, so click on Trigger. A trigger is the event that starts your automation. In the app search bar, type SendPulse and select it from the results. Then you'll need to choose a trigger event. If you're not sure which one to use, you can select any available event for now, depending on what you want SendPulse to do in your workflow. After selecting the event, Zapier will ask you to connect your SendPulse account. Click to log in and authorize the account you want to use. Once your SendPulse account is connected, you've completed the trigger side of the Zap. That means Zapier now knows what should start the automation. Next, it's time to add the action. Click on Action, because this is the step that tells Zapier what to do after the trigger happens. In the app search bar, type the app you want to connect with SendPulse. For example, you might choose Gmail, but you can use any supported app that fits your workflow. After selecting the app, click on Choose an Event and pick the action you want Zapier to perform. Again, you can choose any event that matches your automation goal. Once the action event is selected, Zapier will prompt you to log into that app as well. Go through the sign-in process and connect the account you want to use. At this point, both sides of your automation are connected, SendPulse as the trigger and your chosen app as the action. Now, you'll see the Build It option at the top. Click on Build It so you can continue configuring the workflow and make sure everything is set up correctly. This is where you can review the logic of the Zap and confirm that the trigger and action are working together the way you want. Before publishing, it's always smart to run a test. Click on Test Run and let Zapier check the automation for you. Testing is important because it helps you confirm that the connection is working properly before you turn it on live. If everything looks good, you're ready for the final step. Click on Publish and that's it. Your SendPulse and Zapier integration is now live. From this point forward, Zapier can automatically move information between SendPulse and your chosen app, helping you automate tasks and keep your workflow running smoothly. And that's how to integrate SendPulse with Zapier in just a few simple steps. If this video helped you out, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.